How many moles of carbon dioxide are produced when 6 moles of oxygen is consumed? So the first thing I'm going to look at is that I have a balanced chemical equation, and I'm going to look at the information that is given in the problem. It's only giving me one number in the actual question. It tells me I have 6.0 moles of O2, and I'm trying to find out the moles of CO2. So I'm going to look at the coefficients for my balanced equation for O2 and CO2. And what that gives me is the ratio between those. And so I can use that as a relationship in my calculation, because what I have is that for 5 moles of O2, I'm going to produce 3 moles of CO2. And this assumes that we have sufficient amounts of propane. We're just worried about the relationship between the O2 and the CO2. So I can see here that I can now find the moles of CO2 that are going to be produced when I react that 6 moles of O2. In this case, we're looking at a mole-to-mole ratio that is actually a reactant and a product, but it doesn't have to be that way. We can actually look at mole-to-mole ratios between any two substances. They can be on the same side or on the opposite sides of that balanced chemical equation. And when I do this, I find that I get 3.6 moles of CO2. Notice that the moles of oxygen canceled out. What I was left with was moles of CO2.